My love, Liat. It's incredible to think that it was only 3 years ago that we met at Stout for our first date. And now here we are getting married. I still remember that day like it was yesterday. You walked in after jumping out of a taxi, apologizing that you were running a little bit late, which I later come to find will be a common trend with you. And while you sat down and had your first sips of cider, I learned within minutes that you worked at Nordstrom. You moved up to Seattle from San Francisco. Your family is originally from Israel. And you taught me how to properly zot, sharing your UCI history with me. It was within those first 8 minutes, I knew there was something special about you. I couldn't stop thinking about you after our first date. Your beauty, your presence, your energy, through our conversations and jokes, was something that I was attracted to from the very start. It was after that first date, I haven't stopped thinking about you since. As our relationship continued to grow, all I could think about was how everything was so clear with you. We liked doing the same activities. We enjoyed the little things in life. We can make each other laugh, which for us is so effortless. I could tell you anything, and I received no judgment back, always support. Your strengths are my weaknesses, and when I need help with something, you are always so patient in offering me guidance. We rarely disagree, but when we do, and when we find a solution, we do so with such respect towards one another. Even seeing our families together for the first time and how similar they all are was just such a wonderful element, as I know how much family means to you as it does to me. Everything was so easy to see. That's how I feel about every milestone we've accomplished. From saying I love you first, to moving in together, to buying a house together, to proposing to you. None of these decisions were hard to think about. Everything was so clear with you. And now here we are, 3 years later, in front of our family and friends, getting married. You have me so excited about today and more importantly about our future together. As I always love our conversations of what our lives will become. I feel like our possibilities are endless with what we have to do together, and I have you to thank for that. You're the best thing that's ever happened to me. And I vow with all my heart that I will treat you how you want to be treated, that I will put you first above all and not hold you back, to care and love you for the rest of our lives, to keep you laughing, and to celebrate our wins, no matter how little or big they are, because what matters is that we have each other. I love you so much.
So Aaron, after such a beautiful sentiment, would you repeat with me, Hooray at,
Hooray at,
Mikudeshet li,
Mikudeshet li,
Betaba adzo,
Betabat azo,
Kadat Moshe v'Yisrael.
Kedat Moshe v'Yisrael.
By this ring,
By this ring,
you are consecrated to me
you are consecrated to me
as my wife
as my wife,
in accordance with
in accordance with
the laws of Moses and the people of Israel. Laws of Moses
in the laws of Moses
and the people of Israel.
and the people of Israel.
May the Lord bless you and keep you. May he make the light of his countenance to shine upon you. May he be gracious unto you and grant you peace. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Aaron and Liat Peisner, husband and wife. Hey! Bravo! Mazel tov! Woohoo! Simon Talvin, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simon Tov, Simon Talvin, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov,
Aaron.
Simon Tov. Yay, Lord.
I don't know if it's possible to put into words how much I love you or how happy I am. I'm not a crier. How happy I am to be standing up here with you today, but I'm going to try. To start, now is probably a good time to come clean and admit that I lied to you on our first date. I was not, in fact, 20 minutes late to our first date because of traffic. The real reason I was so late was because of my own poor time management. Which I think and I hope you've come to know and embrace today. And I'm so sorry for that. I hope you can forgive me. I remember our first date like it was yesterday. You waved to me when I walked in. You were so warm and engaging, so sweet, and conversation wouldn't stop flowing. You shared with me that you loved romantic comedies, which was music to my ears. And you had never had braces or glasses. I thought that meant you had to be too good to be true. Looking back on that first day, I smile, knowing that you are the exact same person standing here today that I met that first night and started to fall in love with. I love that you are unapologetically yourself. You are the most kind-hearted, selfless, supportive, most loving, most dependable, most understanding, just best man I've ever met. And you inspire me to be the best version of myself every single day. You are so funny. No one tells a better dad joke than you. And you have me belly laughing at least once a day, every day. Our laughter is one of my favorite parts of our relationship. I love your passion for life, whether it be your family, your friends, red wine, scotch, or sports. Your knowledge of sports history never ceases to amaze me. You always beat the announcer of a game to what he's about to say, and it makes me really proud. Your warm smile and your friendly demeanor are contagious to be around, and I know anyone who meets you says the same thing. I love how kind you are. I mean, you are the only person I've ever met who genuinely and sincerely thanks their Uber driver for coming to pick them up every single time you get in the car. It's their job.
It's true.
I love how fairly you treat people. You show respect and empathy to everyone you meet. You always help me see the best in any situation, and you always encourage me to do the right thing. I want to thank you for changing my life for the better. Thank you for being such a stable pillar. For teaching me unconditional love, and for always thinking about our future. Thank you for making me feel beautiful every single day, for teaching me when to be proud of myself, and for being my number one cheerleader always. Thank you for always thinking of the little things, bringing me coffee in the morning, and knowing sushi is the cure to everything. You've taught me the meaning of teamwork, patience, and that it's okay when things don't always go perfectly. You've also taught me the truth about how long an NBA season really is.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, there is a summer league. And it's on every single night of the week after the regular season.
They're champions, too.
Congratulations to the Blazers. I want you to know how much I love you. And I vow to you today, no matter where life takes us and no matter what comes our way, I am yours. I vow to always keep the house stocked with Butterfingers and Sour Patch Kids for your end-of-day sweet tooth. And I vow to always include onions, garlic, and black olives in every meal for you. I promise to always take the late night shift. As long as you promise to always take the early morning shift.
Yeah.
We recently talked to your grandma Joellen on the phone. She asked us to promise her we'd always take care of each other. I promise. I should have known. I promise you I will always carry out her wish, and I will always be here to take care of you. You've always said, we may not be perfect people, but we are perfect for each other. I'm almost done. I believe this wholeheartedly. You are the love of my life, Aaron. You are the most precious thing in the world to me. I can't wait to be your wife. I love you with all my heart.
Hare ata,
Hooray Ata,
mekudash li,
Nekudash Li,
b'taba'at zo,
B'Taba'at Zo,
kedat Moshe v'Yisrael.
Kedat Moshe V'Israel.
By this ring,
By this ring,
you are consecrated to me
you are consecrated to me
as my husband
as my husband
in accordance
in accordance
with the laws of Moses
with the laws of Moses
and the people of Israel.
and the people of Israel.